Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. We have a couple things. So anyone who has been following me for any length of time knows that this is a weird setup. Yes. So elephant in the room, we have a different setup. This is extremely temporary. I needed to get this reading done. And this is the only time I had to do it, and I have a sick kid sleeping in my bedroom because it makes her feel more comfortable, so I am recording this from my dining room table. So welcome. So anyways, this is my favorite reading to do. I didn't get to do it last week because I was sick, but so I wanted to make sure I got this out for you guys this week. So here we are. That's what we're doing. So hi, welcome. It should still be the same kind of vibe, but we're just in a new location. So, all right. So again, this is our what to expect in the week ahead. So what you can expect in the next 7 days, things that can come up, things you should keep in mind, stuff like that. Our base cards here are from the Oracle of the Roses that was donated to the channel by Michelle. So thank you so much, Michelle. If you guys want to donate to the channel, if you scroll down a little bit in the description box, you can donate if you want to make a financial donation. There's a thing for that. If you want to donate a deck to the channel, there's an Amazon wish list, or just if you want to help me out on the channel, you can just watch a little bit of an advert that pops up. It's very minimal, but it does help and it does add up. So those are all the ways that you can support the channel if you wish. If not, no big deal. All right, so getting into this reading. So I have 3 piles for you today. Pile 1, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this guy, but this is a black obsidian fox head. He is super cool. I had to have him when I saw him. So pile 1 is this black obsidian fox, and the card for this is, it's an old garden rose, and the word is the lover, bourbon rose. Pile 2, we have this labradorite rabbit or a hare, however you prefer. We have a wild rose. It says the alchemist, bearberry leaved rose. And then pile 3, we have this little, it's also black obsidian. Actually, no, this is an onyx turtle here, little guy. And we have a wild rose, and this is the pioneer prairie rose. So take a deep breath. Go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, totally fine. You could just have a really busy week. No big deal. Feel free to watch more than one if you so choose. If you need to pause the screen and you need more time, feel free to do that. The timestamps will be in the description box below. So yeah, sometimes people choose by those numbers as well. So I will leave this up for a moment, or feel free to pause the screen if you need more time, and I will see you guys at your pile. Bye guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 1. You guys picked this super awesome fox, black obsidian fox head. So cool. And the old garden rose, the lover, number 24, bourbon rose. So that is your card. I'll probably get into that in a moment. I always like to start with tarot. I just liked the cards, so I wanted to use them for the main stack. But so for your week ahead, what you can expect in the next 7 days, you guys had, like, if this came out and I was like, okay. So you guys have a 7 of cups. So there's going to be a lot of options. You possibly could be, stuck in like a little bit of a wishful thinking kind of loop, but just like really evaluating. So there's going to be lots of choices this week. The card that came out with it is the 2 of cups. So those choices could have to do with love, partnerships, things like that. Soul level connections, soulmate connections. This also can be your soul family as well. But so you could have a couple people coming back up that are biting for your attention. Again, it's going to be a little differently for everybody. But this does, the Seven of Cups are things that really fill your cups, so to speak, your emotions. This also kind of has an underlining tone about being a little dreamy, things like that. We have a key. I know the key's been in a lot of readings lately, so now I feel like drawn to it every time I see a key to point that out. We have a lion head, we have the moon, we have a physical anatomy heart here, we have a tree, and like this triumph. So it's going to be a week where you're going to be thinking through lots of options, trying to figure things out, but this is having an abundance of options. So with the Two of Cups, this also could just be, they don't necessarily have to go together. Your relationships could just be highlighted for you this week. Different types of relationships, people that you feel very close with. The Two of Cups is typically seen as a very loving card, like a romantic card, but it doesn't always have to be. So just know that like your big highlights this week are choices and connections and partnerships. As you guys notice, we're in a different location. We're at my dining room table, my scratched up dining room table. But this is a temporary situation, but hey, new spot for a reading. All right, so yeah, and then you guys, because you guys got the Lovers. So for some of you guys, this is really very much a romantic situation that's going on. So romance could be highlighted this week for you guys. Some of you guys, there could be a bourbon connection with a person. But I'm noticing how this rose has this like there's so much depth to this rose. There's so much unfolding. And we have like the Seven of Cups, so many choices. So this could be a week where things just unfold and unfold and unfold. And things like you could be like siphoning through like what options you want to go through. So it just feels like a magnitude of options for you guys this week. You guys had, it is in you. We've had a lion here and a lion here and a lion here. So there could be a lot of Leo vibes going on with this pile. Just know everything you need is within your own heart. We have the color green here, which is the color of the heart chakra. We have the number 24, which is the 24 here as well. So 24 could have a meaning to some of you guys. But everything you need is within you. So this kind of feels like you don't necessarily this week, when you're trying to work through these decisions, these choices that you have, you don't necessarily need to go outside to get outside opinions. Your answer is within. So you may need to take a moment to really reflect within to make your choices, because everything you need to know is already within you. You guys have do all things in moderation. So if you're living your life in any extreme areas and you feel overworked or overspent in an area, you are being reminded to pull things back and to keep all things in moderation. I mean, that really is one of the keys to life. It's consistency and moderation. So you're being reminded not to overextend yourself this week. Maybe that's where these choices, maybe you're over like analyzing a choice, but everything in moderation. If you have lots of choices, can you get them all done if you have a moderated viewpoint of them, right? All right, and then we have clarity. So there's going to be information coming in for you guys this week, something that's going to really help you see and help give you clarity on a situation, which makes sense with all these choices kind of going on. But just know that you will get to that point where you feel like you're very clear to make a choice. Then there is a message coming in. I'm not sure if it's for a lot of you guys. It feels like a smaller group, that you could have someone coming to you that needs your opinion, because you have this way of looking at things that is going to like need your help to get some clarity on a situation. So keep that in mind as well. So you guys had the Fish and the Rider. So the Fish is about abundance. The Rider is usually an unexpected message or an unexpected like guest, something like that. When these cards are together, this is typically about an unexpected abundance. So possibly some unexpected money coming in this week. This is a really two cards together are a really good sign of a good fortune. So maybe expect some unexpected blessings around abundances coming in for you guys this week. You guys have, oh, and then you guys had surprise. So yeah, there could just be some surprise that's coming up for you guys this week. This feels a little different than the rest of this energy. So hey, it's awesome. This card says, in a way that you, a surprise in a way that you wouldn't expect, a gift from the universe, intense twist of fate, eclipse news. So just know that that surprise is coming your way, but it feels really, really good and really positive. You guys have movement meditation. I celebrate and honor my physical body through dance and movement. So moving your body is going to be very important this week if you're feeling stuck or stagnant. And I know like it's hard when we're in those modes to want to even move, but even if you can get out and go walking and stuff, you'll feel like the energy flowing again. I'm hearing walking meditation may be important. Also connecting with your root chakra. If you're feeling unsafe in situations or unsafe, or ungrounded in your life at this time, that's going to be really important to connect with your root chakra. So you guys have a massive influx for heart chakra and root chakra coming in for your week. Then you guys have adrift in shallow water. Take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. So with the Seven of Cups, sometimes that can feel like overwhelming amount of choices. So if you guys are hitting a point in your week where there's just so much going on, like where you just don't really know, I mean, the clarity is within you, but again, sometimes, I know I use this analogy a lot, like where if you are trying to look through water and it's like rushing water, you can't really see through it because there's just too much chaos. But if you can calm yourself and get yourself to a calmer place, you can see through the water because it's no more turbulence, right? So there may be times where you feel like your life is just getting away from you, or you're just afloat with it. If you're feeling like ungrounded, unsafe, really take some deep breaths and reconnect with your inner self, because you've had that twice in your reading this week. And more fish with this abundance, but really like stopping and noticing the small things and appreciating. When you can kind of, if you're in an overwhelmed state, if you can try to switch to thinking about things that you're grateful for, and you're in a state of gratitude, that also can help ground you. And again, with the root chakra color, the red coming up with this, like it's going to be really important that you stay grounded and secure this week. All right, when it comes to love, you guys had self-love and nourish, self-harmony, soul growth, comfort. So your love this week, even though we do have some partnerships going on, I also feel like it's really important to nourish yourself this week. Do all things in moderation. So you have a tendency, if you get in connections or get in relationships, or even in most of your relationships, if you have a tendency to give too much of yourself to your own demise, so to speak, it may be good to pull some of that energy back, maybe how much you're putting out with the Seven of Cups, and pull some back, and make sure you're one of those choices that you have up here is you, and really nourishing yourself, honoring yourself, and really, for your own comfort and your own self-growth, because that's going to be extremely important for you guys. All right, so I haven't done this in a while, and someone asked me if I would, so I was going to do it before we get into letters and charms. I used to do this, so for those of you guys dealing with different people in a love setting, I'll pull messages from the different zodiac elements. So I like to start with earth signs. So anyone dealing with a earth sign, which would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is what they want to say. So those dealing with the earth sign, what does earth sign want? Pile one to know. Forgot I have this connected to my table. I can't shake you guys. I hope to take the weight off your shoulders one day. Okay, those of you dealing with a water sign, so Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, they just want to say hey. Those of you guys dealing with fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, what do they want to say? I'll show you my soul if you promise to be gentle. And those dealing with air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what do they want to say? Will you marry me? Will you be the one I spend the rest of my life with? Okay. Well, that's a big ask. All right, so let's do letters and charms. Hopefully you guys are hearing me okay. I am trying to keep my voice a little lower because I have sick kids sleeping. And I don't normally record when my kids are here. So, all right. We're going to start with our zodiac dice. So this is someone that you could deal with heavily this week, or the energy of the sign. So you guys have Pisces. So dreams could also be highlighted for you guys. Anytime I think Pisces, I always think about that dream world, that astral realm kind of vibe. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, possibly some cycles ending because it rules the 12th house, and dreams. Dreams could be important. And for your house, we have house number 6. So routines are important this week. Your health. This is ruled by Virgo, so also like getting things like the details of stuff are going to be important for you as well. All right, let's get you guys some letters. So this could be someone's initials. This could be a place. Sometimes they spell words. So for pile 1, what are their letters, please? Okay. So we have an N, an I, a G. Oh, we have Jen. An A and an H. So those are your letters. I say on because I have a friend that spells her name Jen like that. So that's who I thought of, not necessarily alcohol, but hey, there's Jen as well. All right. Boop. I just shook you guys, sorry. All right. Let's see, so for charms, for pile 1, what else do they need to keep in mind for the week? What else is going on? All right, so we have the number 5 here. So the 5th day from the day you're watching this could be very important. The 5th of the month. It depends on, this is a timeless reading, so if you're reading this within 5 days or within a week of a 5th, but something about the 5th, I would say the 5th floor for some of you guys is really important. This is also the 5th house, which is ruled by Leo, which we did have a lot of Leo energy popping up, which is about playfulness, romance, things like that. We have a little plane here, so some of you guys could be taking a trip, planning a trip, but I'm also hearing getting a higher perspective is important this week. We have another A, so double A is there. We have live or live. Make sure you're living your life. We have this little guitar here, so music's going to be important this week. Potentially going to a concert, a live music event. We have a compass, so getting on course. You know, like you guys did have the clarity card, so something's going to come up this week that's going to really help you get on course to where you're supposed to be going or on path. Ooh, we have boo, so that surprise coming in. Like something unexpected is coming in that is involved around abundance. A lot of you guys, that will be some sort of financial abundance, but abundance does look and can be perceived in lots of different ways. But this is another surprise coming in. We have the orange juice. So for orange juice, for me, there's always something refreshing about that. Also, I'm hearing some of you guys may need to get some extra vitamin C. It could be important this week. And your morning routines. You guys did have the house 6, so getting into a good morning routine this week is important. And then we have the crown. So treating yourself, I'm hearing treat yourself. Like treating yourself like royalty. Also, some of you guys, if you're on a big spiritual path, could be getting some crown chakra activations this week as well. So I like we have ha here, so there's a lot of laughing going on, and na and ha. So pile 1, there are your letters and charms. I'll let you guys take a peek. Hopefully they mean something to you, not just to me. And as always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. Thank you for putting up with this new location. Again, this is probably the only time I'm going to do this at this location unless in an extreme circumstance. But I just wanted to really get this reading out because I couldn't do it last week because I was sick, and now my kids are sick. So we're just going with it. So thank you so much for being here with me. It's always truly an honor, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys picked this labradorite rabbit or hare, lepus, and this wild rose card called the Alchemist, bayberry leaved rose. So with the Alchemist here, this could be a week where you're blending things together, I'm hearing compromises, kind of taking two things and making them into one. Turning lead to gold is very much what, what people are talked about the alchemists could do, was turn lead to gold. But this is about blending of things, blending of energies going on this week. So this is a week where things are blending overall. But I like to start with tarot, so we'll see if more comes through about that. Again, this is if you followed me for a while, this is not my normal setup. This is my scratched up dining room table, and we probably will never record here again. It's just situational why we're here. But anyways, so this is the week ahead reading. I didn't get to do this last week because I was sick. Now I have sick kids, and one of my sick kids likes to sleep in my bed when she's sick. So I'm recording in the middle of the night in my living room, so because I wanted to get this reading out. All right, so here we are. So welcome. All right, so for your tarot for the week ahead, you guys had the Sun and the Empress. So really, really strong energy this week. Really beautiful energy. Some things are going to be highlighted in your life. These could be things around things that you deeply care about. Fertility is being highlighted for some of you guys, so whether that's a good or bad thing, keep that in mind. But I'm just hearing honoring and nurturing is going to be such a huge thing. And honoring and nurturing the things that light you up, the things that make you happy. So the Sun is one of the happiest cards in all of tarot. So just know that that energy is shining on your week. I remember pulling these and I was like, wow, okay. Sorry for shaking. So really, really loving energy. I'm also hearing some people could be dealing with a mother figure this week with the Empress being here. Some of you guys could be finding out you're going to be a mom this week. Not trying to freak anybody out, but that's definitely here. With this fox here, we have this one fox kind of looking out. So I think you're going to be focusing on things that you want to nourish. And then there's going to be a part of you that's being nourished this week by other people. Other energy is going to come in where you feel like you can be nourished. I'm also hearing if you need to take a rest this week, please do that. They also kind of feel like, I don't know why, because the Sun is the happiest card, but this is a pretty kind of menacing panther, cougar, mountain lion, depending on your location, what you call them. I'm sure they have a couple other names. Where I live, they're a Florida panther. But he kind of looks a little menacing, but this kind of feels like your happiness is being protected this week, or there may be a need to protect your happiness at all costs. So take that for how it fits, or keep that in your back pocket, that your happiness is above all else this week, and the things that nurture and honor you are going to be very highlighted, but there may be a need to make a choice about that for yourself. Is coming in as well. So next you guys had the ring and the heart. So the ring is usually the main meaning of this card is a commitments. The heart is obviously love. With them being together, there's going to be commitments around love this week that's highlighted. Maybe some connections around love that are highlighted. Maybe for some of you guys, something going to the next level, things like that. But things are just being like truly honored and truly committed to this week. But love is going to be a focus, and what you honor and what you choose and what you want to be committed to is going to be highlighted as well. All right, next you guys have keep trying. So if there's something that you've committed your heart to, this doesn't always have to mean this feels like a very like relationship kind of message, but it doesn't have to be. Anywhere we commit our heart to, that can be work, a hobby, kids, family, something that you truly love, that you're committed to. Like if something hasn't been working out, you're getting the message to keep going. Like it's like almost like you're almost there. Like whenever this message kind of comes up, I always see this cartoon of, and I don't know if it's in a commercial, I don't know where I've seen it, but I've seen it, and I'm sure people have seen it, where you see this like cartoon guy and he's like digging, and he goes all the way down and then he decides to quit, but really there's like a diamond just on the other side, and again, it's some lame cartoon. I'm not even sure what it's for, but I always see that image. So there's a point of like what you're trying to get to, this thing you've been committed to, this thing that you're like alchemizing, you're trying to blend together, you're trying to work through, you're trying to create in your life. You're like so close to that. Like, please don't give up. Like, keep trying, keep going, keep pushing forward, keep honoring, keep nurturing. Rest if you have, but don't quit. Like, if there's something that you like are maybe borderline, like, I don't know if I can do this, but you really want it, maybe you just need to rest a little bit. I'm very, very drawn in because of sleeping fox here. So maybe allow yourself to rest and then restart. Like, you don't have to quit. You can take a pause. It'll be all right. But keep trying. Oh no, you guys can hear my little Pookie in there coughing in her sleep. It's the worst when our kids are sick, right? Okay. Breaks my heart because I brought it into the house. Okay. I was sick first. I was patient zero. Anyhow, all right. So next card. Address your addictions. So there's going to be things in your life that are highlighted either with yourself or with people you're dealing with. Addictions don't always, like, we hear addictions, we think alcohol, drugs, things like that. Actually, I'm going to pause, you guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to check on my daughter. Hold on. Sorry about that. Thank you. She was dead asleep. She's just coughing, so she's okay. Okay, so when it comes to addictions, you know, we hear addictions, we instantly go to big things. We go to, you know, drugs, alcohol, things like that. These aren't always things. Sometimes these are habits that we're addicted to that are holding us back from where we want to go, or holding us back from the sun, holding us back from our happiness. So be mindful of those things this week. You also, some of you guys, if it's not you, you could be dealing with someone that you have to help them address some addictions this week as well. Okay, this message might just be for one person. It's kind of silly. I heard it, just because you put it in your cart doesn't mean you have to buy it. Take that or leave that. I don't know who that was for. Next we have home. So your home is going to be very important, something around your home. Some of you guys could be buying a new home. This could also be about remodeling a home, even if you're just buying a couple things, redecorating, livening up your home, making sure you're feeling home in your home. But I'm also hearing honoring your home, and that doesn't just include your physical home, that's also your home, like your body, like your temple. So make sure you're honoring that. Make sure you're treating yourself the best way that you can. I know it's not always the funnest thing, but doing things that build your own foundation so you can get to where you want to go could be important. And some of you guys just staying home and resting versus doing is also important. Next, you guys had Earth Elemental. I gratefully accept the abundance the Earth bestows upon me. So this is more Mother Earth energy is coming up. So Empress also is represented by Mother Earth or Gaia. And that's our home, right? So, you know, for some of you guys could be doing something to give back to the earth this week, doing a cleanup. I'm literally seeing people like cleaning up, or if it's something you've been wanting to do, or even possibly start like gardening or things like that. I know I was just watching, I don't know if anyone watches that show, Down to Earth. They just put out season 2 with Zac Efron, so that's always easy to watch anyways, but it's a really cool show. But like the first episode was all about soil and all about earth, and it was really interesting. So so that's reminding me of that, like nurturing and honoring your home, your body, and then the earth that we live in is going to be very important or highlighted for you guys this week. Again, some of you guys could be buying some plants, could be starting a garden. I guess it's not the right time, depending on, I have people that watch me all over the world, so there's different seasons everywhere. So where I live in America, we're getting into fall and to winter time. I know my friend in Minnesota just snowed for the first time last night, which is crazy to me as a Floridian because I'm sweating outside still. But honoring the earth, nurturing the earth, getting back to that, giving back and receiving, like having a symbiotic relationship with the earth is highlighted for you guys as well. Ooh, breakthrough to new dimensions. This kind of feels like it goes with this keep trying, like you're right on the verge of a breakthrough. So breakthrough to new dimensions. A new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to burst forth into your consciousness. So maybe if you've been blocked or you're not sure, but you're like, I feel like I'm supposed to go this way, but I don't know what I'm doing, keep going. That breakthrough is coming. You're going to break through the surface. You're going to break through that wall, whatever you're trying to do, and it's all going to happen and unfold for you. You guys have incoming. So news, message, game changer, surprise, invitation, insight, gift, making connections. So some sort of new something is coming in for you guys that's going to be a game changer. So it could be some news, a message, some sort of surprise invitation, those insights, that breakthrough, or possibly a gift from somebody is coming in. All right, next we're going to move into love for the week, and then we'll be doing letters and charms. So for pile 2, for love, you guys have commitment. You guys had this ring too. So I remember this all pulled out and I was like, okay. All right, so for some of you guys, there could be some things around a ring that's very important, or commitments. Commitments are extremely highlighted just in your regular week and in love this week. So super highlighted for commitment. So things could be moving to the next commitment or the next level. Somebody could be getting engaged, I'm not sure, but super really good energy with that. But then we have memories. So there is a sense of being bittersweet, dwelling, and reminiscing. So memories can be good or bad. Sometimes memories are painful, sometimes they're amazing. So there is going to be a chance for you just to reminisce this week when it comes to love. Possibly connecting with someone from your past, talking about old times, things like that. All right, so I haven't done this in a while, but someone asked if I would bring it back, is messages from different, the zodiac elements. If you're dealing with someone with that sign, what would they want to say? So I like to start with earth signs. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, for those of you guys dealing with an earth sign, what is the earth sign going to say? Do you know how divine you are? Do you know how amazing you are? For those dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that one flew out. Thank you for loving me, even though there were times that I didn't show you the same love. Those dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Everything you do touches to gold. You're pure magic, or an alchemist. I love that. All right, so for the air signs, this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Air signs, please. What do they want to say? Your heart is like no other I've known. All right, let's get you guys some letters and charms. All right, so I like to pull zodiac dice first. So this could be someone that you're dealing with heavily this week. This can be your sign, or you could be just with the energy of the sign. So we have Scorpio. At the time I'm recording this, we're still in Scorpio season. So you'll be dealing heavily with a Scorpio. Also some transformations. Scorpio is all about the death and rebirth cycle. So transforming, this is about deeper, like some secrets. You guys did have this incoming message surprise. So there could be some secrets being revealed this week. Or you could just be dealing with a Scorpio. All right, let's see what house focus you guys have. You have house number 11, which is ruled by Aquarius. So technology, humanitarianism. I was getting that, like people doing like some sort of cleanup, like connecting back to the earth, wanting to make a difference. That's huge in the 11th house. It's like that bigger picture. Also technology is highlighted with the 11th house. But yeah, the humanitarianism, like really being out there doing something, could make you feel very fulfilled this week, especially with this earth elemental energy coming in. All right, so for letters, so for pile 2's letters, this could be someone's initials, this could be a location, this spells words. Let's see what we got for you guys. Only a couple. Oh, I don't think my names ever fully come out like that. So joy, so a lot of happiness this week. You're dealing with me already, so right there. An N and an I. So a lot of joy in your week. Again, it's at least fulfilling itself right now because you guys are watching me. And then joy in. So there you go. Enjoy. And I'm from Indiana. So hot damn. But also not about me. That obviously spells other things and stuff. But I thought that was pretty cool. So, but obviously my name means happiness. So a lot of happiness for you this week, which is really great. Maybe some of you guys, I know I have viewers named Joy as well. So, all right. So pile 2. And I'd like to reiterate that my daughter is fine. She is sleeping. I did check on her. So if you hear her coughing in the background, she, like right now, she's actually asleep. Oof. And after I'm done with this reading, I'll go in there with her a little bit more. Okay, so we have another letter, so it's E. All right, so for your charms. So pets are definitely highlighted this week. We have this paw print and these cats. The cats are in love here. So a lot of loving energy coming in, but animals are highlighted. Spirit animals for some of you guys. We have a motorcycle, so things moving quickly. I'm hearing weaving in and out of things, like almost being like very flexible. This week is important. We have you're doing great. That's like that keep trying energy. Like don't give up, keep going. Even if it's hard, keep pushing through. Rest if you need to, just don't give up. The spider it's another message for surprise for me, like something you weren't expecting is going to come in. So that surprise is being double highlighted for you guys. We have the snowflake, so that feels like a very unique moment, a very special moment is going to happen, especially, and we have it with the unicorn, which is always like a unique kind of energy for me. So we have the elephant here. So elephants for me like highlight family. They also highlight memories and being nostalgic, which you guys did have memories in your love section. So being nostalgic, thinking about the past is going to be important or just be a defining moment this week. We have this little angel sleeping on the moon. So things staring, and we have dreams. So I usually use a dream for this one as well. So dreams are highlighted this week. Keep an eye on the dream. Possibly keep a dream journal this week or pay attention to your dreams. If you have a tendency not to remember your dreams, set that attention before you go to sleep. Say, I set the intention to remember my dreams when I wake up if it's something I need to understand. But keep an eye out for the messages that are coming in through your dream and possibly look at the symbolism of any weird things that have happened in them, because they're going to be important. And then we have dance. So dance it out. Have fun. Be playful this week if you can. It's going to be really super important. So pile 2, I'm going to end this here so I can go check on my little one, and if you guys need to look at anything else. But as always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. It's truly an honor, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. Thank you for joining me for this reading. We're going over what you can expect in the week ahead. Anyone that's been with me for a while, you guys know this is not my normal location. I have a sick child that likes to sleep in my bed when she's not feeling well. And so she's in there right now. So I am at my dining room table. So also I want to give a disclaimer. This is the middle of the night and she has been coughing. So if you hear her coughing in the background, I promise you she's okay. I've gone and checked on her many times. She's dead asleep. She's just coughing. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm not neglecting my sick child. I promise. She just has a cough. So anyway, so we are showing up at my scratched up dining room table. Welcome to my real world. All right. So we are going over what you guys can expect in the week ahead. We have the little turtle here. This is it's a black onyx turtle. Super cute. And then you guys pick the wild rose, the pioneer, prairie rose. So with this pioneer energy coming up, I mean, we'll get into the rest of them, and I typically like to start with tarot for my week aheads, but this pioneer energy, so there could be some like explorative energy coming in for you guys, or wanting to like conquer something. That can look in lots of different aspects for a lot of you guys. You know, but overcoming something I feel like is a really important message, but we'll get back to that. Let's go to your tarot. So you guys, you guys had the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, working, putting time into things, planting the seeds, collaborating with others. Though I do feel like because of this Three of Pentacles, the way there's like wolves kind of checking out this deer or stag here, be mindful, like either work with other people to accomplish something that you're trying to obtain, or if you feel like you're this guy here, be mindful of those that are trying to collaborate with you. Just keep in mind that not everybody has your best intentions. I don't necessarily like to give those type of messages, but this is real life and this is what it's like. So that message did come through. So just be mindful of those that may be like keeping an eye on you. Just be aware of that. Again, no need to be freaked out or anything like that. Just be mindful of who's around you. There could be some wolves in the mix. And we also have the Black Widow. So I feel like as the work you're putting in, it's a very industrious kind of energy when you have a spider. So planting the seeds, putting the work, working in. So this is a big focus. And with this pioneer, it feels like you are really like putting in the work this week, but making things happen, like accomplishing things or getting on route to accomplish things this week. All right, let's see what else you guys had. Trying to get all these in scene. All right, we had quantum jump. Oh yeah, so there's going to be a big shift happening. Some of you guys that are very into spiritual things, you could be trying to jump timelines and stuff, but the rest of you guys, I won't go down that rabbit hole, but just know that there's a big shift coming, like there's a big jump. So all this hard work that you're putting in is going to put you, like, there's some things just changing and shifting. I really think that it's in your favor. Maybe you're getting away from some people that have been eyeing at you. And we have this eye here too. So like keep your eyes open this week, but there's some big shifts and big changes happening for you guys. But I feel like this perseverance is coming in. This persevering energy is coming in when I pick up your cards and I get into this pile. You guys have make a plan. So yeah, definitely work. It doesn't necessarily have to be like your typical 9 to 5. This is about working towards something and putting your time in, really going after something you want. I feel like this is like you're making this plan to change a lot of things up. Maybe that's what you're doing, like you're working towards making this big jump in your life, and like you're not giving up. This is like, this energy feels really, really good. I mean, no one likes to hear that, hey, you have to persevere over this thing. That's not really necessarily what I'm picking up here. It's this like desire to like put in the work, go forward. Like it's almost like your head's down and you're just focused on what you're doing this week. Oh, we have dreams. So there's going to be important messages and information coming in your dreams, but also you could be going after your dreams. Like it's like one of those things, if you've put this dream on the back burner for so long, you're like, no, I'm doing this for myself. I'm stepping up, I'm putting in the work, and I'm going to make this dream happen. This is that energy that I'm picking up for you guys. We have integration. I combine my body, mind, and soul to lift up all humanity into a new dimension. So some of you guys literally are probably could be relating, we have number 44 here, with this quantum kind of leap, this timeline change. If this sounds all like crazy jargon to you, just let that go. But just know you're integrating a lot of information this week, possibly through your dreams or during dream time. But it's really important to really connect and allow things to happen. So this also feels like some of the stuff, though, for you guys is going on behind the scenes. It's like you're doing the work here, and then while you're sleeping, other stuff is happening for you that you really don't have to do much about. what were your Normand? Oh yeah, and this was, oh, another message. So you have the stars and the path. So again, this wish, this dream you've been dreaming about, you're getting on path to that. We have number 22, so you guys have 44, 22. Any other? Okay. Seeing if there's any other repeating numbers. But this also, there's a message when you have these two cards together about a strange dream. So dreams are extremely highlighted for you. It's very important, either dreaming or like doing intentional meditation, like when you're in that like kind of lucid kind of state. There's going to be important information. But this is also like good luck, having this like good luck on your path. Because this is about hope and, you know, optimism, things like that, things going your way, wishes, manifesting those. And this is about being on path. This is very much like the wheel in tarot. But sometimes it also can be about choices. But this is very favorable energy with these coming in together. All right. Next, you guys had past programming. Choose your belief, recognize false stories, external conditioning, make the decision that supports a goal. So if you have anything that you've been holding yourself back because someone told you couldn't, or this feels like stuff from your past that's halting your future, like letting that stuff go and really moving forward with what you want. Like if someone told you your dream's crazy, you can never do that, prove them wrong and take pictures. You know, like that's the kind of energy this is. It's like you're like not letting anyone stand in your way. You're not letting old past programming, old things, even old programming that you told yourself you couldn't do something. This is like you're throwing that out the window and you're really moving forward with what you want, and you're being like the energy is really supporting you to do that. You guys had distinctive potential. Rely on your faith and the knowledge that nothing is impossible. Use the determination to hang in there until you realize a goal. That's exactly what I was talking about. Sorry, I pull these cards and I don't look at them until we're sitting here together. And that's exactly what we're talking about. That's like, that just sums up all this energy that we're talking. There's so much potential. There's so much stuff coming in. Just have faith, keep your head down, keep moving forward. Don't listen to the naysayers. Even if it's your own self-doubt, let that go and keep moving forward. Love it, love it, love it. All right, we'll touch in a little bit on love, and then I'll pull message cards and letters and charms. So for love, for you guys, you have trust. So you're going to be in connections where you can trust other people. You guys do have the Three of Pentacles. So if you need help outside of yourself, I know I talked about like being mindful of these people, but it doesn't mean like everyone around you's out to get you. Just use your discernment, right? You're not stupid. So, but there are going to be people that are around you that you can trust, that you can lean on, that you can support on. But this also comes with love. So you also may be needing to trust a loved one this week as well. And then we have heart song, inner knowing, telepathy, intuition. So you guys had this integration, like this very much this inner knowing and connecting. So that also relates to your love relationships this week. There could be a music connection here with heart song as well for you guys with love. But yeah, trusting and knowing and trusting your inner knowing has been big. So that's for whatever you're working on, and that's for your romantic connections as well. All right, so for love messages, this will be, someone asked me to bring these back. I used to do this a long time ago. Different love messages from the different zodiac elements. So I like to start with earth signs. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is what they'd want to say. Those in pile 3 dealing with an earth sign. All right, I'm just going to take the one. It says, tell me what you want from me. So they want to know what you want. Those of you guys dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I remember the good times that we shared. Those dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They want to save for pile 3. Oop, they have 2. So thank you for loving me, even though there were times that I didn't show you the same love. And do you know how divine you are? Do you know how amazing you are? And those dealing with the air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What do they want to say? Everything you touch turns to gold. You're pure magic. I feel like that came out for the Libra on the last pile. And they had the alchemy card, so that was really crazy. All right, so let's do letters and charms for you guys. I just looked up and it was 11:11 on this section of the recording. All right, so I like to do the zodiac dice first. So this is someone that you could be dealing with heavily this week. You could be this sign or the energy of this sign. 3. You guys have Aries. So Aries rules the first house, so focusing on self is going to be important this week. Doing things for yourself, honoring yourself, or you could be dealing with an Aries. Also, this is making possibly making some impulsive decisions. Could be going on this week, or dealing with someone that's making an impulsive decision, being a little risk taker kind of energy. And then we have the house number 9. So this is ruled by Sagittarius. So lots of fire energy coming in for you guys. House 9 is about expansion. It's about travel. It's about growth. It's about higher elevation, which is very much has been in your guys' card. So if you are on this big spiritual journey, you have so much energy behind supporting you with that, with this quantum jump and this integration energy coming in. All right, so let's see, 4 letters and charms. So this could be someone's initials. This could spell a word. My name popped up in another pile. That was fun. All right, let's see. So pile 3. What are their letters and charms? All right. So we have a B, an O, a J, an I, a G, an E, a U, and a P. So lots of stuff. I'm just gonna leave those there. You know, there could be a location, can spell someone's name. I know it spells words. Feel free to write the words if you want. All right, and let's get charms. So what else for pile 3 do they need to keep in mind for this week? What else do they need to know and keep in mind? Wow, okay, a lot. All right, let me pull this down a little bit. Oh, we have another letter. We have a B. So we have 2 B's, BB. Baby. All right, we have a little jack-o'-lantern, so something around Halloween that happened could be coming back up right now. We have this little narwhal here, or kind of looks like a whale with a unicorn horn, but I think it's supposed to be a narwhal. So anything with a unicorn horn always reminds you of something unique and special is going to happen. Oh my gosh, wait, you had the narwhals. So distinctive potential. So definitely pay attention to this card. Totally forgot that you guys had that. Awesome. All right, we have the eye. So seeing things clearly, you guys had the eye here, and I think there was another way you're looking at things. So pay attention to see things clearly is going to be important. Seeing your unique perspective is important this week. All right, we have a lot of words. We have kiss twice, so lots of kisses. We have beauty. We have the sun, and so a lot of happiness, a lot of beauty in your week. And you guys also have princess and divine, but I like to take divine with the flip side of that. So, you know, the universe is supporting you this week. It's got your back. Your angels and your guides are definitely working for you if you believe in all that stuff. But very cool things. We have this beautiful little hot air balloon, so things could be moving up. Some stuff could feel like it's up in the air with the hot air balloon. Some of you guys could just really like hot air balloons, and this is like a sign for you to know that this is your pile. Also, you know, if you feel like you could be dealing with someone that's full of a lot of hot air, that's also there. We have I love you, so someone expressing their love to you this week. We have this little sea turtle. So anytime I get the turtles, I always remind me of home. Like turtles always lay eggs where they were born. So this is also returning to home. So possibly something from your past could be coming up too this week. And we have the record. So something coming back around is again important this week or highlighted. We have the infinite love, so lots of love. Your week's gonna be filled with all the beautiful kinds of love. We have the carrot here, so you're definitely something you've been going after. You're actually gonna get it. This always reminds me of they show like a donkey, a cartoon donkey with like the carrot hanging off in front of it, but we have the carrot in our hand. So something is happening. You're actually getting it. This thing that you've wanted, it's going to be tangible this week. We have a bee here, so this is also believing in the impossible, because bees shouldn't be able to fly per physics for their wings to body ratio, but yet they can. So this is just a reminder to believe in the impossible, to keep moving forward. Don't listen to the naysayers. Even if someone tells you it's impossible, again, take pictures, show them that it's worth it, show them that you can do it. And then with this gear here, it always makes me think it literally reminds me a lot of Three of Pentacles. It's either working together or finding out how something works, either that you've been curious about, getting clarity about behind the scenes on something, or also getting the tools that you need to make this thing work and move forward. So I think that's all of them and all your stuff. So there you go, pile 3. I'll give you guys one more look at that. And as always, I appreciate you spending your time with me in my little temporary location. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and thank you, and I'll see you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys.